What's going on, everyone? It's your What Top Cat the Gamer, and we are back with some more Trails Through Daybreak. We're going to continue on with the quest here, the QA testing again. We were looking like for these clues. So, I think there's like some clues to for this quest. You gotta talk to the shop owner now. We'll do that. I hope y'all doing well. Let's see what he has to say. Hey, a quick question. You guys stock ZCF goggles? Oh, that's right. Okay, had to come here for the goggles. We sure do. Here's a pair for you. Okay. They will spell your way, the riddle said. Is there writing on them? I don't see anything on the frame. So, oh, the lens perhaps. Bingo. Check this shit. Two right there. Await the arrow tram. The bench will beckon. So, something on the bench. Guess we just gotta follow the breadcrumbs now. The arrow tram is just up the stairs. Let us make haste. So do we get to keep the ZCF goggles? VA, VA. They don't mean Vern Arms, do they? What else could it be? I hate this puzzle shit. I don't get these riddles at all. Dude been figuring out every riddle so far. It looks like we're a step ahead this time. Let's hurry. Can't let these kids show us up. Roger, Roger. Two's like, I hate this shit. Like, been figuring out every goddamn single one of these damn things. I'm gonna see if they let us keep those damn goggles. Cause I think those are the ones that give you like they nullify blind. Yeah, you actually do get to keep them. That's a really cheap way to get a pair of those. It really is. I'm gonna see if I can throw that on somebody actually. Let's see what everybody has. Because I can also take a hit quartz off of people if I. It doesn't look like it's a available spot. I would do it on her to get more evasion stuff on her. It's tough. He needs that. The defense stuff for her is fine. Well, no, it's critical. Not critical, but accuracy. Alright. Look past it right now. Pretty sure I'll be able to stick it on somebody. It's actually a really good item. Especially to get your accuracy up. So now we gotta head over here to the arrow tram. And of course, Ren would be sitting here. Well, if it ain't the student council prayers, figured you had a hand in this.
You caught me. Good evening, Spriggan.
So little Miss Violet was behind it all, huh? Feels oddly appropriate. I'm flattered to hear that from Longport's own little prodigy. So how'd you get roped into all this? Well, I happen to know the game master through the net, you see. He'd been putting out all these fascinating riddles online. I figured I might as well reach out to him. We got in touch and eventually came up with the idea of this game. And what better for a cyber-themed story than Basel? I even got to try out this new mail API that I've been tinkering with. I learned quite a lot from this little exercise. Do you just know everyone ever? Jeez. When you really think about it, she just has so many connections being on both sides. Like she has friends and, kind of frenemies that she made when she was with Ouroboros. And it started as a child, so you know they had to have connections to some people, and even good or bad. And then she goes to the good side, and she's been rolling with the braces for a long period of time. So I mean, they have contacts everywhere. She just knows people. You figure it. I did learn about your hacking exploits as Kitty through the MK's database, but I didn't realize your talents span far more than just security. Thank you. I still have much to learn, of course. She's been doing this hacking shit since like I think it was Trails to Zero, if I'm not mistaken. It took him long enough. Must have fell behind somewhere. I was wondering why you were here. This was just an excuse to work with that Percy guy, wasn't it? This is all just stupid. The council president broke our own curfew for this shit. Oh, don't single me out, you meanie. I just so happened to hear from someone about a bored-looking armed students wandering around the city past curfew. Imagine my shock upon learning it was none other than you. So, James, did you have fun being a naughty little boy? Barely felt a thing. All that effort for a dud of a game. Oh, could have sworn I heard you racking your brain a bit at some of those riddles there. That, I mean, okay, fine. They did make me think a little. Kinda. That's excellent news. I'm sure he'll be happy to hear it. Wait, so you did, so did you really make that auto send API thing for the emails? Like you made that from scratch? How the hell are you even real? No wonder Ronald and I don't measure up. Well, fine. I admit it. You're pretty damn good. Aw, thanks. But flattery will get you nowhere, mister. Oh, and would you mind keeping tonight our little secret? I'm not sure what I'd say if, as you mentioned, everyone found out I was breaking my own rules. Sure, sure. Just as long as you keep me in a secret too. I'm not privy to the specifics here, but it looks like they've worked things out. Yeah, just kids being kids. Ronald, eh? So he's the other brain cell in James's group. At least things settle down now. Percy shortly arrived on scene, and the participants gave him their impressions of the game. Well, good work, everyone, and thank you for the rave reviews. I owe a special shout out to Rin. Without her, none of this would have been possible. Oh, think nothing of it. Thank you for having me. If you ever get the idea for some of the game, do let me know. You got it. Thanks a bunch. Man, I never thought my online friend would be a high schooler. You're really something special. I mean, how the heck did you learn so much about the orbital net at your age? I feel like you're gonna leave me behind if I'm not careful. I gotta branch out and level up my programming skills. Best of luck with that, pal. Gotta say, this is all pretty fun, so I'll be down to try whatever you come up with next. Thank you. I still have a lot of kinks to iron out, for sure, but I might be able to go public soon. It's almost ready for average Joes and Janes, I think. Now here's a little prize for you guys, since you got here first and all. Again, thank you so much for participating. Look forward to the next game. The game wrapped up. Percy excused himself to mull over his feedback, and Ren and James snuck back into the hotel for the night.
That takes care of that.
Reward deposited.
Money. Moolah, 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 moolah. I can't believe they haven't gone up to 4 now. Like, seriously. What did I get? There was something you get for crossing. Did I cross 300? My bad. Sorry about that. Yeah, it was. What the hell was it? It's
On
gonna
my
annoy me.
way.
Oh, you know, I think it was that driver for Van. Because I think we got to 200 points, or was it 300? It was one of them. Shit. Yeah.
Those are impressive results.
Yeah, that's what it was. So we're at the B level right now. Okay. It was, yeah, I think it was the driver, the Nebulous or whatever driver that Van has right now. All right. I'm tripping. Yeah, we can go ahead and use this. I don't think that there's anything else to do in this area. Drive Dodge Canyon. Oj, whatever the hell it's called. Will this area do the trick?
Yes, it should be perfect.
It's something odd about her gold eyes. I don't know what it is. It's like, it's not like creepy or anything, but it almost make, like when you look at her whole getup, including like the headband that has like the microphone on the side, it makes it look like she's a robot. I like, it makes it look like she's an android. Like seriously, when I first saw her, I was like an android or something like that, or a homunculus, or kind of reminded me of like Millium and uh what is her name? Altina. Altina, yeah. I don't know, it just looked off. What's that? Oh, the virtual reality thing.
Parabolic shards expanded, initiating satellite communications.
Okay. Holy shit. She has like a drone that flies overhead, just again. Some of our research was supposedly used in making it too. What is it, Theo? That wasn't what I thought it was it? A low altitude communication satellite flying 900 cells off the ground under the sea of stars. One of the many cutting edge orbits you guys are operating in secret, huh?
Indeed. Vern aided in its development, and the president of Calvert has given its use his tacit approval.
My bad. Sorry about that.
As long as we continue reporting data on its usage, admittedly.
Sounds like him, alright? So this is how you report to HQ without the risk of anyone listening in.
That's correct. I don't believe communicating using Basel's orbital network to be safe at this point in time. As a Code E matter, the main AI in our headquarters will begin analysis and threat level determination as soon as it has received the proper data.
Must make things easy just having a computer do everything for you.
Something about that just doesn't sit right with me.
Wonder what's off about it. I don't know, man. There's two sides to every coin, as the saying goes. Marduk ain't the only one whose tech level is off the charts. That's true. Hell, it's not even tech. It goes for martial arts, magic, and the like too. The Genesis and Armada aren't that much different. He's right though. Whether something's above board or not, it all comes down to how you choose to grapple with it. I think this is what makes Van like a good character. Like he's so, whatever happens, he's like, yep. It just feels, he's just like, yep, that makes sense, or oh well, and he just finds a way to deal with it instead of just being like, I can't believe this is happening. Like he's just so accepting of it because he's like seen it all, like demons and crazy magic, all this stuff. It just doesn't bother him. He's just like, He rolls with the punches. Just try and keep that in mind.
Sure. Loud and clear, Professor Arkwright. I was forced to grapple with that damn tyrant.
That's
I know
true.
what I'm doing on that front.
Yeah, I suppose you do. Somehow I don't think that shit is over with. The fact that he, Ida, like all these people, even the sisters are like, they turn it into these damn things, otherworldly beings, is not like, I do not think that that's over. Something about that was very odd. You don't mind me telling the other two all this happened here, by the way?
By all means. Whether it's permitted under our company rules is a gray area. But that is the Arkwright Solutions way, isn't it?
I'm telling you, she just comes off as a robot. Like, I don't know what it is, like, not necessarily, sorry, not necessarily a robot, but, like, just, I don't really know what other way to say it. Like, just very android-like. Like, yes, that is correct, Mr. Arkwright. Like, she's, the way she talks, she's beautiful. It's just like, but it's so odd.
So I've noticed.
Good evening, everyone. I'm sorry for bothering you so late. I thought you would be in for the night by now.
Oh, it's you. Wait. You may have seen the satellite from the observatory, yes. I was just calling to ask for your help with something. So, over at the Institute, not too long ago, we... Okay. Got it. We're meeting at the main gate, right? We'll be there in 20. We should grab small fry on the way there. Small fry.
The preparations are coming along nicely. And this is much as I wish we didn't have to leave most of the execution to that
My
filthy
bad.
worm.
He is an overseer much like myself. I am sure he will play his role perfectly. Just take care not to let the window of opportunity pass you by.
Disinterested woman.
Who do you think you're talking to, puppeteer? As if I would fail.
Haven't you failed twice already?
This battlefield will soon be an essential part of the preparations for our endgame.
Okay. Chick's kind of hot over there. I thought it was a young girl at first I saw her in the club. I was like, man, hold up. But then you see all these bandages and stuff, like, what in the hell does this chick do?
I will be looking forward to seeing what you can do as well, Golden One.
I shall do whatever my contract asks of me. Farewell for now.
All she ever does is just come in, say some slick shit, and then fly off. She's like, yes, this will work perfectly. Jump up on the thing, float off. Like, what?
There you are. I'm glad you all came.
Oh, okay. So he has her with him. Yep, hey there. Wait a sec. Haven't we met this chick? That's right, earlier today.
Oh, I remember you too.
I wasn't aware that you had already met.
Hmm.
This is Associate Professor Esmeralda,
So this
another
is
one of Professor
Esmeralda.
Hamilton's students.
Okay. Okay, so this is Esmeralda. Okay. She is cute.
That's me. My full name is Esmeralda Archette.
she definitely like goofy as hell. A little bit of like seemed like an airhead, but
What a
definitely.
surprise. So you are the problem solvers I've heard so much about. And one of you is just too adorable.
There it is. It's Fairy. I feel like that's one of those characters in every game. A girl that just can't get over how cute somebody like Tita is, or something like that. Their Fee.
Please, Essie, this isn't the time for that. I did tell her to go home, but she insisted on staying to help us.
Why
must you be so cold, Katra? I could never abandon my little brother in his moment of need.
Wait, real little brother or like?
Little brother? We're just students under the same professor.
I was gonna say, I was like, wait, when the hell? Like what?
What do you mean, just? Here's what you get for being so mean. Come here.
Oh, there it is.
Stop that, please.
This is what he gets for being mean? Oh my god. That is terrible. Look. Man, I could think we could swap bodies for a second, kiddo. Aaron, always got to bring you back to reality. Well, the more people familiar with this place that have to show us around, the better. The bigger our group, the higher chance of... Oh, man. Oh, crap. Sorry, late night. The bigger our group, the higher our chances of finding this intruder we're here for. That's true. I didn't see them directly, just to be clear. I feel like that happens to me once every video now. I like yawn out of nowhere for no reason at all. The field sensors detected an unregistered individual entering the building. The hell? So they didn't use that stupid card to get in there? Also, it's also worth considering that the security system used here is too advanced for just someone to be able to slip through it. I would consider that this could be field sensors malfunctioning. But as it is a drone based on Zephyr technology, I very much doubt it. The reading is correct, I am sure. Okay, alright. So feel me on this. How did he just pick up on that person that's cloaked? Okay. I've seen him do this. I've seen Reen do this. Joshua, like a lot of them can do it. It's a lot of them, especially the like more advanced people. Like I'd say like the more advanced fighters or whatever. They do this thing where they like detect something, or they can like detect murderous intent and stuff like this. They can feel that shit. But why, when they're out in the mountains, they didn't detect the three people sitting up on top of there talking about like everything? The three people from Armada. It's like that's so weird to me. And then he just noticed somebody. He at least picked up on somebody that was cloaked, looking out there in the window. He picked that up, a cloaked person, and he couldn't pick them up on top of this ridge, looking down on them, talking shit. I don't understand it. It's like, what is that? We might find ourselves stumbling on clues we couldn't find early today, if we're lucky. We're taking you two with us. Just be careful, okay? We'll be fine. We have Theo and Zeros with us. After all, let's get to work. Engage in search mode. Wouldn't kill us to be more tense here. Okay. The Institute is so moody at this time of night. Moody? Oh, feeling scared? Of course not. A Kruger warrior would never be afraid of something like ghosts. I'm not remembering all the ghost stories I heard at school or anything. That would be silly. Who said anything about ghosts? Alright. Small quantity of residual shards detected. Shards? Here? So someone used their Zephyr here? Let's have a quick look around, just in case.
That dining hall's a bit suspect, but first things first.
Yeah, what is that blue over in the corner? There's something over there. check this out.
Additional residual shards detected.
Huh.
These readings are a little denser than before.
Does that mean we're not alone?
Guess I wasn't imagining things.
Oh, that's where they were, right here in the window. Oh yeah, yeah. Wait. Alright, okay. The cafeteria is empty, huh? I can't sense anyone here either. By the way, was that green-haired girl the only one left in the building when we got here? Apart from our intruder? Not quite. Professor Cronkite already returned home for the day, so he won't be here. But there are also several security guards, along with Professor Callahan and his assistants. I tried calling out to them from the other side of the door, but they were too focused on their work to notice. No surprise there, I guess. Well then, let's just put them out of our minds for the time being. Professor Hamilton's students sure are an eclectic bunch. You included. I don't want to hear that from you. Still, I think that just goes to show how open-minded she is. She doesn't care about race, upbringing, or anything other than finding the good in everyone, and working to better bring it out. Everyone knows her as the mother of the Orbital Revolution, but even to this day, she's striving to develop technology to help those in need. On top of that, she's kind, considerate. I never met anyone like her. She sounds amazing. She was the one responsible for reviving and expanding Tharvad's oasis too, wasn't she? I can really tell how much you respect her. I could never not respect her. There you are. This feels like come on, man. The damn dog ain't picking up on shit. So the house we visited earlier today is where Mr. Silician and Professor Hamilton live. That's right. The professor took him in 9 years ago, and he's been living with her since. The two of them, along with me and Professor Cronkite, are like a family now. So that's why people call him her favorite. If she left the country 2.5 years ago, however, that's right. He puts on a brave face, but he misses her so much. She's off trying to solve problems in the East, so there's no telling when she's going to be back. The story about closing down the observatory seemed to come about because of me and Professor Cronkite too. But he never confided in us. Instead, he tried to fix the problem all on his own. And Professor Cronkite's really busy at the moment, so he can't be around very much. I just wish I could pick up the slack and support Catra. I think it's Catra. I think I finally got it. Catra, like a real big sister should. Kiddo's got a pattern, huh? He was trying to sort out that problem down in the mine alone too. But he's at the kind of age when kids want to act older than they are. Better leave him be, if you ask me. Perhaps you're right. But being there for one another is what families do. It's true. I'm a little envious, to be honest. Oh? Okay. Did you find something, Zeros? Guess we better give it a look. We sure didn't find anything downstairs, though, so I'm not getting my hopes up. I agree. Let's see if we can find anything. Alright. 1 second here. Doesn't really seem like anything too weirds around here. So we got one person. Oh, you picked up on
This Robo
something.
mud acts like a real ass dog.
it, doesn't it? I spent many nights coding the design so it'd perfectly replicate a wolf's mannerisms.
A wolf, damn. Oh, what the hell is
Leave
this
it to the
dude?
bioengineering department's rising star to go above and beyond.
This dude just in here chilling.
You really need to get a life.
Oh, we can't even go away from that side. This dude just chilling over in the library. See? Nothing here. Well, that's strange. Oh, something there. The door is ajar. Did it just open itself? No, that doesn't. Go get him, Zeros. Where are you going, Zeros? Why would she ask that question? Dude doing his job. Hmm? What is Zeros? There. Kind of looks like one of those professors, those assistants of Cronkite. Not Cronkite, but Callahan. Whoever they are, they ain't just using stealth shards. They appear to be combing them with something else. Theo, we're going after him. Understood. We're going to. She's like, wait for me and my big bosoms. The things that the jizzle, the jiggle physics is just all, it's crazy. She's like, wait. She'll be way behind everybody. He see that you're detected.
Wait! I surrender! I surrender!
Oh, her. A woman? She looks kind of familiar. And there was me thinking it'd be Kinky Cat or something from the Mafia. Oh, the Kinky Cat. They talking about Grim Cat. That Kinky Cat or someone from the Mafia. Huh? Who's that? She must not be a member of the faculty then. Man, it did cross my mind it might be you, but I wouldn't have put my mirror on it. This here is one of Kincaid's subordinates. I don't think I ever caught your name. Oh, so it's the desk jockey Gopher, huh?
You watch what you're calling me.
Is this an acquaintance of yours?
I was hoping not to make contact with you while I was here.
What the hell is she searching for?
But I see I underestimated just how friendly you would get with the faculty here in less than 24 hours. I did hear you had a way of conning everyone you meet into liking you, Arkwright, but you work fast.
Conning? I ain't conning anyone. I'm just that likable. I gotta agree with him. I hate to say it, like, out of all the protagonists, other than Joshua's like my number one favorite protagonist in the game, in the series. And you know, Estelle has got everybody's heart, but I like Reen. Reen is like, he's a good dude. He's just an overall good guy. But that Boy Scout thingy, like that he has, where he always has to give this epic speech. It's like, after a while, it can kind of irritate you. Like, dude, just do it, and no need to give us the like epic speech. But that's who Reen is, so you get adjusted to it. And I like Reen. He's a good dude. Overall, I really like his character. I'm just making fun of the way he goes about things. But and like Lloyd, you love Lloyd's tenacity, and you know his leadership and he's just an overall good guy as well. But Van is like, I don't know, Van, it's very different. He's not like the Boy Scout, and he's not the goody two shoes, and he don't get me wrong, he hates to see bullies like bothering people, and you know he will stand up for people still all the same. He's deep down inside, he's a really good guy, but Van is just very chill very like easy to get into as a character because I feel like everybody strives to be in that gray area about a lot of things, but and then when it's time to be good, they go be good, and when they have to step out and do to the bad zone, some people can kind of get there, get in the bad zone. It's like somebody makes them mad or something like that. Van will kick your ass. Like it's like that's kind of how I am. I think that's one of the reasons why I've attached to the character more easier than the others, I guess I'd say. Because I'm not like that bubbly, happy-go-lucky guy, and I'm not a Boy Scout, and I'm not I gotta do this because I'm gonna go 100% out of my way type of thing. It's kind of like, no, I'm very gray-ish area stuff. I will not, but I do help people, and I hate to see people get done wrong, and I stand up for people and stuff probably more than I probably should have, but that's just who I am. But he's that type of guy to me, and I don't know. And I think that personality is more like Joshua, and that's why I like Joshua the most in this series. It's just Joshua has that trauma that he dealt with for the past, and I think that endeared me to his character more because to push past that and to never lose sight of necessarily who he is and still push forward, even though he could have just went down a very dark path and never came back and made all the excuses in the world for himself. He did. He confronted it. So sorry to go on a tangent there, but I really do think that Van's character is just that he is that likable. Also, if you're gonna try to burn someone, maybe try doing it when you're not pinned under a dog.
You think I'm enjoying this? Just get it off me!
Now, what the hell is she doing? I can't eat another bite of Engadin. Looks like you guys did the rounds. You sure did. Though we may have overdid it a tad for it being our first day. But now I have a better idea of just what is happening to the city. In the city, I'm sorry. You do? Kalia.
My name's Kayla McMillan.
Okay.
That's my real name, for what it's worth. I'm a second lieutenant in the CID, and I'd prefer it if that and all we discuss are kept off the record.
I thought you were here on a job from El Saim. So the CID is also involved in. Yeah, we knew that the CEO might try to hide some stuff from us, so we kept one of our clients a secret. We just didn't expect one of their guys to use a mix of Zifa and Ramda's stealth to sneak in here. I apologize for the trouble I ended up causing. My intention was to investigate, so we had a backup in the event you didn't succeed. I never expected to be found. Clearly, I shouldn't have underestimated the Institute of Science's technological prowess. Theo is cool. Really? Of course, very cool. I'll give it to Theo. I don't get it. Why sneak in here at all? You couldn't just let us do our thing. I assume she concluded that the current situation was too serious not to do anything. That about the long and short of it? The current state of the oral network and the distribution network is definitely a problem. I had them go down with on the wait, what? That didn't come out well at all. I had them go down on me the other day too. We managed to get things running again, but it was still a big hassle. But just why is this happening at all? There's only one possibility I can propose. That would be unusually intensive parallel disturbed computing. I mean, oh God, that came out completely wrong. That would be unusually intensive parallel distributed computing. I'm no expert in the field, but that's all. That's all that comes to mind for me too. And we're of the same mind. I'm totally lost. Yeah, the hell are you guys talking about? Orbital computers have been getting bigger and faster over the last 3 years, and the bigger they get, the more orbital technology they consume. I mean, orbital energy they consume. In short, yes, the larger and more complex the task you require of them, the more power they will consume. Orbits regenerate orbital energy over time and don't generally need an external power source. That changes, however, when the amount of energy consumed vastly exceeds the orbit's ability to generate it. Yet, if the orbital distribution network that serves that external source is also heavily taxed, that leads to a temporary decrease in the amount of energy available and a spike in the amount of orbital network traffic. That theory alone would be enough to explain the issues you're here to investigate. Does parallel distributed computing really consume that much orbital energy? It's when you borrow the processing power of the multiple computers through the net to do greater calculations, right? I'm impressed you know so much about cutting edge tech. Now connecting a few terminals isn't going to consume much energy at all. But what do you think would happen if one were to connect all the terminals in the city? Then do something. I mean, then do you think hacking is behind this? The flow of orbital distribution network looks to me like it's being manipulated. If you intentionally adjust its flow on an erratic schedule, you can make it seem like issues are occurring at random. Sorry about that. You might even call doing just that my specialty. Though I find this here to be distastefully crafty way of going about it. Still, while it's possible on paper, I can't imagine parallel distributed computing taking place on such a vast scale. As for controlling the orbital distribution network itself, it's simply unimaginable with current technology. We still don't know all there is to know about orbital energy and how it works. Oh, but wait. Yeah, a situation mirroring that unimaginable scenario happened not that long ago. Really now. It was around the most recent occupation of Crossbell. Oh, I remember that shit. There were miracles and calamities born from large-scale distributing. Oh, okay, I remember that. Processing that should have been impossible without current tech. So impossible, I never thought the same would happen in the Republic, even if this is on a smaller scale. There's some very odd shit that was happening over there, though. Indeed, we analyzed the situation ourselves at Marduk and reached the same conclusion about what happened. That confirms it then. He finally clues us in. I've heard some about what went down at Crossbell, but this isn't the time for that. I mean, this isn't the same as that. Well, that spells trouble for us. If this is the same as that, sorry, damn. Right. And this isn't the first time we've run into something connected to that whole incident either. Yep, the mask. Don't know if they're deliberately setting out to replicate Crossbell's deal, but there's one thing we need to get cleared up right off the bat. We gotta assume someone's out there trying to do research they shouldn't. That can only be done with parallel distributed computing. So the question becomes, who is it? What's the point in asking a question with only one clear answer? Professor Callahan. Yeah, got a bit of a point. Just what does he think he's doing? He's changed a ton over the past few years, but I think he was up to something. I didn't think he was up to something this magnitude. Shit, this belongs to.
Is that you, Salesian?
Professor Callahan? What's wrong, sir?
I'm so sorry. I screwed up. Please, stop this. They want my...
Well, Professor Callahan? What just happened? He's in a special research building, right? We must hurry. Well, there it goes. What? Damn. Damn! Bro, what the fuck? Professor? Where are you, Professor? Start the code. Okay. Well, we got this mystery going on now. Like, what the hell's going on now? Getting real. Just what is going on here? Really, dude? Look at this fake ass outrage. Professor Callahan has gone missing, and you're here with some evidence that he's been abusing his power? Even the police and guild have barged into the Institute wanting to question him. People have been here for a day. A day. Are you some sort of plague being brought down upon us? It's not their fault. This dude is wild, bro. Ask them were they the plague. God, dog. This is Professor Callahan's problem. No, it's all our problem. Okay, Catra. Don't act like you didn't know about assistants being harassed left and right. Just what did you want me to do about it in my position? The hell? It's not my place to say anything about his research. I'm sure that is one of the difficult things about being a joint venture group funded by multiple investors. But I also imagine the benefits outweigh the difficulties. Anyone could see that the professor was on a rampage. And the problems with the orbital network and its distribution are just as clear. Just let me shoot straight with you. Was that professor linked with any strange group? You know, like the mafia or anything? I like to believe that he wasn't, but I can't say for sure. It's pretty normal for the Institute of Science and the Vern Company to accept outside funding. In other words, the ground is fertile for corruption. And I can't write off the possibility of all those new terminals we suddenly had on him. Stop this pointless conjecture. You have no evidence. If rumors like this were to leak to the public during such a crucial time, how about acting like a leader for once in your damn life? There you go. Speaking of Giscard, Giscard, whatever the hell his name is. These youngsters have hired so the police and the guild wouldn't have to get involved. And while we sit here scrambling for answers, who knows what Professor Callahan is up to? Tell me, is there ever going to be a better time than now to step up as CEO, Bill? That's what I'm saying. Fine, I'll tell you everything I know. But please, keep this just between us. Of course, our team always keeps matters like this confidential. We're contracted with one of your biggest shareholders, the Principality of Elsain. We have nothing to gain from hurting your image. And everything to gain from earning some brownie points with Vern. Professor Callahan first began to change around a year or two ago. We received a request from the Republican Army to develop the next generation of weapons, something he excelled in. But when the time came to propose ideas, he lost in his own field. Professor Cronkite was accepted. I knew that was it. Ever since, he's been doing research on his own, like a man possessed. I don't know what it is he started researching, but whatever it was, it required an immense amount of capital and manpower. How do you do? How as the CEO, you don't know what this man is researching? You just know it's taking all the money. Well, I tell you, there came a point where he started seeking out every sponsor he could. Then half a year ago, I heard a place called the Anchorville Company offered an unprecedented amount of money. That name. So it got caught in your information network too, eh? Oh God. Don't tell me this is the same thing as in Longport. Indeed, the Anchorville Company, much like the Macedon Trading Company, is also one of their shell corporations. Who are we talking about? A certain mafia. They're called Armada, and they're on both the guild and police radars. What? Professor Callahan was involved with people like that? I've heard the rumors. They're expanding their territory an awful lot of late. Just how in the hell could you have overlooked something like this? It's not my fault. I only got the info the other day. And what else could I do? Do you know what it could mean for me to, if I pause? Oh shit! Do you know what could happen to me if I put a pause on research for the mafia? Think about the poor citizens who ended up helping them without even realizing it. This dude is trash, bro. So after losing against the genius professor, he started focusing entirely on his own research. My bet's that he's sticking to his same field of expertise. And if the mafia has invested massive funds into his work, I have a bad feeling about this. A really bad feeling. The network delay that dropped down to 0.35%, it's gotten worse again as of this morning. That makes it highly possible that he's continuing his research in another location. But just what on earth could that be? Sounds like we got a good old-fashioned manhunt on our hands. We're going to be combing through this place way more than we did yesterday. I take it there are no objections? Shoot, sorry about that. I don't like it, but I know it must be done. Better give our cars the proper ranks then. Fine, give me your cards. Took all that just to get that. Rank B, the certification level you mentioned. I'm not trying to bitch, but may as well just give us A rank at this point. You got a point. Don't ask for the impossible. Besides, we'll be able to get around much better than we could yesterday with these. Let's get to work. Time to get one over that mafia.
I have a favor to ask. If at all possible, do you think I could accompany you.
Knew that was coming. Oh.
As Professor Hamilton's student, this situation with Professor Callahan isn't entirely unrelated to me. And I very much consider it my job to do something about it in her stead. Please, let me come with you.
That's fine with me. But just to give you a heads up, our work takes priority. That means you're going to be tagging along while we take care of business. Is that going to be a problem? Ah, okay. You mean like yesterday? That's fine. I wouldn't even mind helping out if there is anything I can do. We're counting on you guys. I'll reach out to my contacts and see if I can dig up what I can dig up while you're at it. And just don't do anything too crazy, okay, Katra? Catra. Keep forgetting Catra. God damn, why they couldn't make his name more simple? Don't worry so much, Essie. I'm in good company. But whatever it takes, I'm determined to set things right while she's not here to do it herself. I know. I'll start talking to any dealers who supplied Professor Callahan with parts. If I hear anything back, I'll let you know. Take good care of the boy. Yeah, you got it. By the way, Agnes, it glowed last night, didn't it? It did, yes. Most likely at the same time as Professor Callahan's transmission went out. We're getting close then. Yes, the last time a Genesis glowed like that was... What are you talking about? What's a Genesis? Don't worry about it. Work stuff. I'm sure we'll fill you in eventually. Hope you don't mind, Catra. If you say so, it must be something that could take a while to explain. So where should we start? If possible, I'd like to first speak to Yang. You could better know him as Professor Cronkite. The guy our missing professor had beef with, right? Yeah, I bet he knows a thing or two about his research. Sounds good to me. Plus, I think it's about time we have a little talk with yesterday's client. The anonymous one? Not so anonymous at all to us at this point. Come on, let's settle the score. So we'll be making the rounds through Newtown and the artisanal district before heading to the Institute of Science. That sounds perfect. Then May Day 2 of our work again. I don't know why I was thinking like Mayday, like Mayday.
I see.
Carter joined the party like he had been in a fucking party. Alright, yeah, that's the squad I'm rolling with. Let's see here. I don't think I need to adjust anything. I think everybody's stuff's pretty much the same. Alright, I'm gonna end here. When we come back, we'll be going on with the rest of the chapter. I think only today we have to just deal with the quest. I don't know if there's anything missable or something, but I'll figure it out as we go along. We'll see. Okay. Thank y'all for being here. Thank you for rocking with me. I appreciate everyone. Check out the vids. Hope you come back for some more. New to the channel. Tap that like button for your boy and subscribe if you haven't. Y'all have a good day. Peace.